is making you lonely, you can always go to Cheltenham. When you've got worries, all the noise and the hurry seems to help, I know. At Cheltenham, just listen to the music of those good old Irish voices. Linger by the paddock, see the horses, make your choices. How can you lose?
We'll stop it there, folks. We know you can lose. Spread betting's the key with the bookies' money, says the Bandit. We get into that song then. Forget all you worry. I'm here with the Big Bandit. How are we, Mr. Big Bandit?
Oh.
He's here in his attic, ready to bandit, I suppose. Lyrics to the songs. Forget all you worries, go to Cheltenham. Well, you can't go to Cheltenham, can you? In your car.
No, my car, no. It's not very reliable.
It's buggered again. Anyway, bit of bad fortune for the Big Bandit. This episode, we're going to focus on back to basics. I know we started early last year and gathered a little bit of momentum, so there's a lot of people asking how do you get your free bets, what do you do? So I'm going to go through every bookmaker, what we do, where we're at, how we do it. There is 5 horses to follow from the Big Bandit, basics, but there's also 5 wildcards from the Big Bandit. What should we do? You want to talk about... Well, I'll tell you what, we'll talk about the bookies first, eh?
Yeah.
We'll talk about what we do. So, bear in mind, we do have 6 accounts with every bookie. Okay? So, you've got my mum, our Maud, my sister, brother-in-law, my uncle, the Big Bandit. So, if you've not got any accounts with any bookie at the minute, that's 6 lots of welcome offers you've got to get. My advice would be, set up 1 with each bookie now, and then do the other 5, or however many people you can get in your family, nearer the time, so you can hammer the welcome bets on singles, yeah? You're getting these 20 quid free bets, £10 free bets, get them on singles then, not doubles. That's the key. So set up as many accounts as you can, nearer the time, I would say, so you can do win singles with them 20 quid. Some give 50 quid. You can have some good win singles with the bookies' money. Normally you have to put a tenner on and get 50 quid free. Advice is normally, if it says put a tenner on, odds of 2 to 1 on, or even money, pick a good football team that you know a bit about away from home normally, who you think's going to win. Try and get your stake back. Obviously, we've always made a profit. If you do 5 bookies and 3 out of 5 win, you'll be a little bit up in cash as well. So, I'll go through the bookies now. Sky Bet have a daily 5s, they call it, do they? You reveal a
team.
You reveal a team.
That team has to win.
Team has to win. If all 5 win, I think you get 25 quid or something.
Yeah,
if 4 out of 5 win, you get a fiver. 3 out of 5, you get 2 quid, and so on. So Sky Bet, you're doing a day. You've got to log in every day. Well, obviously we're going to do it times 6, and reveal your football shirt. Then you've got Ladbrokes. Now I've found this over the years. It's the only bookie what's not banned me from any sites. I say banned. I get all the offers on all accounts. Sky Bet, we only get 2 out of 6 now. With Ladbrokes, we still get all of them, and they have a daily spin, and they've proved really fruitful over the years. They've changed it a little bit recently, getting these points, but points make prizes, Brian. And yeah, getting a few quid on each account per week off those spins, so it adds up. You know, it's 18 quid just off Ladbrokes a week on average we're getting. They also do more Saturdays. Put £5 on any horse racing. If you're using your own cash, get £5 free. So I have been doing that on a few accounts, depositing 5, put £5 on anti-post, and you get also £5 free for your anti-post pot. You've then got Paddy Power. On your Paddy Power, you've got the daily Wonder Wheel spin. Get a little bit off that here and there, and you also get a Beat the Drop free entry. What I normally, if I can get it to where I'm definitely going to win 15-20 quid, I'll half the money on every question just to get us down to that little bit of magic. You've got Betfred. Every day, if you click the casino tab, then open any of the games. I normally do the Cheltenham game, whatever it is. It comes up, accept, you click accept every day, and then it says you've won or you've not won free spins. You get some free spins off that. What bets do you do, Mr. Big Banks? I know you're the Betfred man. You do some bets on Betfred to get free bets.
On Betfred, every day he gives a certain horse race, and if I only do it if I really fancy the horse, and if it comes second, you get up to £10 back as a free bet.
So you're utilising that to get your free bets?
I do that. And also on Sky, if you put £30 on in a week, which I do all my betting on Sky, put £30 on in a week, you then get, well, you have a choice. I put it down for 2 £5 free bets, anti-post, well, free horse racing bets, which I do anti-post, But they've changed it this year. It has to be a treble. Last year we was doing doubles.
Yeah, so there's a tip for you. If you're a bit of a punt like us, you like a bet on football, and these are giving you rewards back for every £20-25, make sure you're putting it all on one bookie, that £25 if you're not spreading it, so you're getting the offer at the end of the week, the offer on Cheltenham. So, it's a bet for there's also some football. If you like your football, you put £10 on, sometimes put it on a team to win it even money, you get £10 free, there's all sorts of offers. Boyle has proven to be a very fruitful one. We even get emails off them when we had big wins last year saying, be responsible, Mr. Robertson, you've had a big win, don't lose it all. Thank you, Mr. Boyle, we won't! We're using your money! Tell us about Boyle.
Boyle, yeah, we every day we put a 5-time accumulator on. All odds-ons near enough. It has to come to 3 to 1?
Just realised I had the wrong screen on there.
3 to 1 with a, well, you get your an insurance. If you get 4 to 5, we only put £5 on that. You get a £5 free bet.
Yeah, you've got to get it to 3 to 1. So we left £50 in one accounts after Cheltenham last year, after I had a profitable Cheltenham, plus £7,000. We left £50 in. There's currently 250 in, so we're 220 up. That will dwindle. We've had a good run last year. I think we only had deposit near the end, so it might last us all the way through that £50. Say we've been winning. But we pick. I like to do 4-5 to 1 on tennis players and an even money rugby league game or an even money football game. Get us to the 3 to 1. They've got to be 5 to 1 on. Can't be 6 to 1 on. It's got to be 5 to 1 on. Or obviously bet lower.
Accumulative 3 to 1.
And 5 teams, and you click the because what happens with that is if you get 4 in, so all the good things go in. Sometimes the good things don't go in, and your even money's in. But if you get 4 to the 5 in, you get £5 you've put on back as a free bet. But you're also getting £5 free bet every 25.
Yeah.
So we put £5 on a day. Every 50 we get £5 free anyway. You only need 1 out of those 5 days to win to be level for the week. And if a couple of them have 1 loser in, you get your free bets as well. So that's proved very, very. Boyle is the one. So just recap on that. £5 a day we put on Boyle. So put yourself a kitty in, put yourself £20 in to start with. £5 a day, get it to 3 to 1. Got to be 5 selections. Can't be greater than 5 to 1 on. I found the key is to have 4 as close to 5 to 1 on as you can, and then an even money football team to get you to that 3 to 1. So you've only got one thing what's in the balance. There's all sorts of ways of doing it, but that's the Boyle. You then have Virgin Bet. This is one of the easiest ones to ruin. We've only got 1 left. It's Mr. Pig and Hen. They do a daily spin on 5s, they call it. Do it as you're new to it. Take the welcome offer. But don't be afraid if they, after a few months, stop you having the offers. They're very hot on the ball. That's why he's called Mr. Sir Richard Branson. Coral, another good one. You get a daily grab. So every day you've got a grab that we do, where you get points. And I'm normally getting £1 to £2 a week free bets off these grabs. Also, there's a predictor every week on the football and on the horses. The horses one's proved fruitful a few times. You pick 6 horses to place every Saturday. If you get all 6, which is not as easy as it seems, but I've had it a few times and you'll get a share of the pot. Depends how many people get it, but I've had 20, 30 quids off them. The football one, it's predict 4 things. Twice in the last year I've won 50 quid. You win 50 quid cash if you get all 4 right. Get 2 out of the 4 right, you get £1 free bet. You get 3 out of the 4 right, you get £5 free bet. It reminds me on Ladbrokes, there's also a weekly football score predictor. You predict 3 scores to win £100. I've won the £100 once. But most weeks on each account, or so, I'm getting at least £1 on 2 or 3 of the accounts. Sometimes you get £5 if you get 2 right. So you predict 3 scores, get 1 right, you get £1. You get 2 right, you get £5. But we've got 6 accounts, so we're spreading the scores. So we're more or less every week getting couple of quids off that. So you've got your daily rewards, grab what they call it, on the casino tab, and you've also got the predict thing on the football and the horse racing weekly predictor. Then get on to Betfair. You've got a daily spin a pinball thing, but there's loads of good welcome offers, and when you sign up for the first 6 months you'll get loads of offers. My uncle, who's the last one I signed up to it, he's getting way more offers every week. They say, he's £1 for football for you, he's this for you, and then you try and put them on. If it's £1 up football for a weekend, try and put it on 3, 4 to 1, so if it goes in, you're £5 then cash to put on Cheltenham. That's how we do it. Any cash we win off the free money we put straight on Cheltenham. William Hill, do you want to go with that, Mr. Big Bandit?
Well, I was doing the
See what you see.
the boosts, the daily boost, but the Bandits inform me that the prices they're giving are less than the other bookmakers. So when you get your boost, you're not really gaining. So I've just stopped doing that, the daily boost.
We stop doing that. That doesn't mean you shouldn't have a Willie Mill account. Give you some reasons why. Obviously, you get the welcome offer. On Willie Mill, you've got a weekly stat predictor, they call it on the football, where you answer a few questions. Which reminds me, on Betfred, there's also a weekly beat thread on the football where you answer 6 questions. I've had a few. If you get 4 right, I think you get £3. Get 5 right, you get £5, and get all 6 right, you get £100 with Betfred. But Coral are doing something very. Willie Mill are doing something very similar. It's a stat predictor. You have to predict how many goals in the first half, how many corners, etc. every week. Just do it every week. There might be a spin as well that I think we're banned from all the spins on William Hill. That leads me on to. It's not charging. We're going to run out of. Oh no, we're back on charge. Leads me on to Betfair. You've got the daily pinball machine thing. I said about that, didn't I? Loads of offers on Betfair. Big Bandit will take you through Bet365. They've stepped up in the last year, no end.
Bet365 are giving a lot of offers now. There's the Pick 6 horse racing.
Every week. Sometimes every day, and it's a big festival.
Depending on,
Yeah. If you've got 6 accounts and you can spread those horses, I think you're getting free spins, aren't you? If you get 2 out of 6, you get 5 free spins. 3 out of 6, 10 free spins. Then if you get 4, 5 and 6, you're in the money, you get a share of the pot, don't you?
And then they've 2 on football.
You've got a daily one on football where you spin. It's goals, isn't it?
That's
At
goals
20 goals, you win the big prize. You'll see it if you go on, but do you spin every day? You've got to log in after 2 o'clock, spin a football team every day, and then you've got a weekly score, which sometimes is midweek when it's Champions League as well, which it is this week.
If you go right to the end of all the offers, there's one just come on now.
There's a new one.
Yeah, there's a new one on. I've done it.
And I'd say 18 months ago they were the one bookie. They had the best platform. It was a good use, not antiquated like Betfred, but there weren't any offers.
No,
they've got the horse racing. They've got 2 on football. They've got this. So what the big bandits on about is there's a casino one.
I don't do casino ones.
No, it's where you pick these fruit things.
Oh yeah, but yeah. You get some spins off it.
Yeah, you've got.
The Bandit always does my spins, don't you?
Well, you can't work on your internet. You've got an antiquated internet here at the Big Bandit Shows. So that's there's also the new kid on the block, Bet MGM. They love it, the Yanks. Get signed up with them for your offers. They have a daily spin, what you do as well, a spinny wheel thing, and you can win a trip to Vegas. You normally win £1 or spins or something. But yeah, there's loads. Every bookie's got 3 or 4 things. Yeah, I forgot about the Betfred answer 6 questions. Just get on and look around for all the free things.
Score everything for free bets.
You've then got Bet Victor. Sign up to that. You get a free spin. A bit like Virgin Bet, easy to rake. You've got TalkSport Bet. You've got Parimet Match. Get on it. I think we've covered a lot there, haven't we?
Yeah.
About how we're doing it. You just got to. Whether it's a casino thing, but even if it's something that's giving you free spins, any cash you win off the free spins, get it on Cheltenham.
Yep.
Sometimes what's good to do, if you get really into it, is any cash you win, leave for near at time. Don't spend it. So near at time, you've got money when you know what's running each race. The free bets expire, so you've got to get them on.
They've made it a bit harder to do that now, aren't they, with the free bets?
I'm saying the free bets you've got to get on, but if you're winning cash, and it's not your regular account that you're using, just let it build up.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I think I've said a bit like Martin Lewis there, ranting on. We've covered quite a bit there, haven't we? But each booking what it is that they do. You can also sign up to PokerStars. They get some free things on the football as well. The list is endless. Right, so are we getting on to these, the 5 to follow? Big Bandits, 5 to follow.
Well,
don't forget this is back to basics, folks. So.
Back to basics. They're all pretty obvious. Ballyburn, my opinion is it will go for the Arkle.
I think it's going to go for the Browns.
So all these prices I've got are off
This
Sky.
is how we spread bet, folks.
Are off Sky. And Ballyburn for the Arkle on Sky, 5 to 1.
Which, if you're going to back it for the Arkle, back it on it's 3 to 1 on a lot of sites, isn't it?
Champion Hurdle, obviously, Constitution Hill. Still a good price, 2 to 1.
You think last year it was 5 to 1 on?
Yeah.
Before it was even declared, obviously it weren't declared because it got ill. That's got to be the bet. So 2 to 1. I know people still aren't supposed to do what it used to be. That's an horse. It's going to win.
Yeah.
5 to 1 on. Get on it.
Yeah. Like Ballyburn, Gaelic Warrior. My own opinion is Queen Mother Chase.
Yeah, I agree. It's going to go the Queen Mother or the either leading to one's a Queen Mother. But you could go Rhino as well.
At Sky, that's 5-1, which is a good price again at Sky.
Sky's got best price on that. It's 7-2 most places.
Stayers, obviously, Tipu, 94 with Sky. And the Gold Cup, Galloping Deschamps, 7-2, which is still a good price.
Yeah, I think I've seen...
you can get 4s here and there.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I was saying this before. If you look, Constitution Hill, this is a good table list. Constitution Hill, Galloping. I know El Fabiolo hit that fence, but they stopped it for a reason because they know it's a class horse.
Yeah.
They didn't want to push it.
Yeah.
If you did El Fabiolo, Constitution Hill, Galloping last year, it wouldn't get to even money.
Yeah.
Well, it would because of Galloping. It'd probably be just short of 2-1 on that treble.
But I don't fancy El Fabiolo.
No, I'm saying about the prices versus last year.
Yeah,
But Constitution Hill, Galloping doubles a cracker.
yeah, that's a good double. Me,
So these are the wild cards.
the wild cards, and some of them are wild cards. Merzerdel, Kyrgyz.
I'm going to oppose
9-1.
that because I remember seeing it last year. It's a massive horse. I think it's got the chasing.
Yeah, well, the Stumptown for the cross country.
Where's that come from?
I've seen it run and it just sticks in my head, so it must have done something. The bumper, there's 2 horses with very similar name. Kopak Des Boards,
Which is the one we fancy for the Supreme, isn't it?
which is in the Supreme as well, and it's 14 for the bumper, which if it runs in it'll be a good price, 14. And there's one called Cheops Des Boards.
Cheops de Bois, which we've got on the screen here,
Very
haven't we?
similar name, and that was Sky's 25-1.
So that for the bumper, it's ran in April this year at Loughmore. Vive la France, we've gone pig in French. He's been drinking Sauvignon wine, the Bandit, and now he's gone all French on us. But it's a French horse. Obviously, it's not. It's going to get a bumper, isn't it? More than likely. So can't say more than that. Won by 5 lengths in its first point to point sort of thing there. So that's Cheops de Bois.
The other one, which we keep going on and on about, in the Ryanair, Protectorate,
Yeah.
Protectorate, but it's 10s now with Sky, it were 14s.
You can still
That's
get
what
14s with Boyle and Betfair, I think.
Yeah.
Still get 14s, but yeah, I've seen it at 10s with a lot of bookies now, so we've been getting on it at 14s. Even 10s is still good odds for that.
Yeah. And unsurprisingly, in the Triumph, Sauvignon.
Sauvignon. You've been drinking Sauvignon, haven't you?
Yeah.
Or have you?
Well, I got it mixed up with Chardonnay.
Bloody hell. You get some tips on this show, I tell you.
Which is, once again, is 25-1, but it's third in the betting at 25-1, so...
He's had 3 runs in point to points on it and won 2.
Yeah, if it goes in the betting, it's a cracking pass, 25s.
Yeah, it won the last race, listed hurdle in Ante in France. So, yeah, it could be something. I mean, you played a blinder with Lossimo 2 years ago, didn't you?
Yeah.
2 years ago, you hammered Lossimo for, what, 33s?
Yeah.
So this is your Lossimo, isn't it? Sauvignon, 25-1, get on it, on the nose with the Bandit, with the boogies money. Not costing anything. Is it?
7, no? Doesn't cost a penny. Apart from you buy a bottle.
Right, so we've covered that. I mean, we didn't cover. We carried away at the start with the new song and being French, and the Bandits car. The summary, where are we up to? We're 4. I mean, it was a bit confusing. This I keep my uncle separate for some reason, but we've got £4,000 on, and what I've done in his name 458, which gets to 4,464. So we said we do one every £500. The next one at £5,000. We're averaging £186 a week in free bets. Wow. It can be done, folks. Obviously, you will not ring him because he let us down last week. Mr. C, who was a fall guy, didn't really buy into this. Did a little bit of dabbling towards the end of last year. Became fruitful for him, and he's well in this year, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's backing the wrong things, but he's well in, isn't he? So yeah, that's the Back to Basics episode for those of you. Every bookie, like I said, as many countries as you can. Just be careful with it to start with. So if you set an account up with Ladbrokes and you want to do one of your dad's name, if you live in a different house, fine. But if you want to do your missus, don't do it close together. Do yours now. If you live in the same household, do your missus or whatever a few months later. You've got to have a different mobile number with each account, different email, different bank card. So you'll have to set up emails for these people if they've not already got one. But yeah, different bank card, different email, different phone number. You need to they need to know what you're doing and be able to get hold of their ID, because these days, and a lot of the accounts we have, they never ask for it back in the day, but they ask for your passport, they ask for your bank statements. It's gone ridiculous, I have a bet, but it's worth the effort, is what we're trying to get to. Even if you just do it for yourself this year and give it a try, and if you think, oh yeah, I've done from September to March, and I've 600 quid in free bets. I mean, Mr. N, he's 4-5, he has deposited zero, zilch, nada. Obviously, don't get me wrong, we're having to put money on, but at the minute, Boyle, we had 50 quid in, we got up to 250. Every day a fiver's going on, so yes, we are putting money on to get them, but the way we're doing the betting, we're not losing that fiver more often than not. And if we do, it's paying for itself in how many free bets we're getting when one team lets you down, etc. So, Mr. N has deposited zero, now he sits back, waits for it to come, 458 on the nose, all the bookies money. That's a good reason why it's separate. That's what you could do as a fall guy with one account. He's not even got one account of every bookie. He's got Skybet, he's got Coral, he's got Labbooks, he's got BetMGM, he's got Paddy Power. I think he's only got 5. William Hill and Betford for some reason won't take him. Need to readdress that this year. Yeah, I think that's a good enough summary. We've talked about all the basic stuff people asking. Not much else to say really, is there? We can get on it and keep spread betting. Yeah?
Spread betting is the way.
It's the way,
you can't go to Cheltenham with one horse for each race.
And I think this is the thing, I love listening. The reason I started doing this, you've got to believe. I read a book recently, Make the Boat Go Faster, at this rower who won gold in the 8-man team. And to do things, you've got to believe. And I've always had this, we love a bet, and then we started doing Cheltenham, and then you think, I'm going to have a big win. But you've got to first of all get a system, what's working, what's not. We've ironed that out, more doubles, more singles, anti-post. But you've got to believe in it, and that's part of this show. We've done the show, we've been gathering momentum the last few years, and there's going to be a big win coming off, folks, But you've got to have that belief yourself, you've got to be addicted to it, you've got to be obsessed every morning. If you wake up at 7 o'clock, wake up at 6:30, do all your free spins before you set off for work, in bed, on your phone, get it going, obsessed every day, in, out, log in, log out, get the free bets, get it on. Remember, spread bet responsibly with the bookies money, get out of the show, Bandits!